Also have PKD Nambiar, political analyst. Views lean towards the Bharatiya Janata Party. In just a short moment, we'll have Mehul Choksi's lawyer as well, Mr. Vijay Agarwal. He's the advocate for Mehul Choksi, and Mr. Vineet Dhanda, who's filed a petition on this. Mr. PKD Nambiar, would you want to take or answer any of the questions that have been raised by Professor Gaurav Vallabh? And also, you know, is this a case of you celebrating too soon? You see, what is happening right now is that Mr. Choksi, look at this Antigua cabinet which is holding a discussion. What are they saying? They are saying Choksi has become Dominica's problem at this time. The truth is, none of these countries want him. He claims that he's not even an Indian citizen. And the reason how that happened, because our Indian government gave the permission to do so, that he can go ahead and become a citizen of another country.
Well, there are two aspects. One is the first one which you said right now, and the second one is the Gauravji's charges.
Yeah.
The first one is that whether the very thing that whether none of these Caribbean countries now wanted to have the Choksi there itself is a victory of the government and the pressure, the kind of pressure this union government is able to put on these countries to send these people back. We have seen in the case of Vijay Mallya, or in the case of Nirav Modi, or in this case right now what we are discussing is the Choksi, that this is all gives some kind of a positive sentiments towards an economy wherein nobody can now run away whichever world they may go and escape, we will try and get them back. That is one of the very, very positive sign at this point of time. Now comes to the second part of it. Gauravji was just talking about all the RBI data. The RBI data, what he was quoting is absolutely right. I had an opportunity of looking at that data pretty well. But unfortunately, it is quoting that data or misrepresenting that data in a different way. The data which clearly says that the most of the money, this is one of the biggest problem. When we say $5 trillion economy, on the other side you say 5 trillion rupee, so just confusing the people. Just imagine that on the one side you quote a dollar, on the other side you quote the rupee. That alone will show you that how you wanted to actually manipulate and present it in front of the people. Now come to the number two part, the NPA or the fraudulent part. Where is this? All this money, most of this money has been in the credit goes to the UPA 1 and UPA 2, wherein we always call in Delhi, there is a telephone call, you get a loan. All these NPAs or the fraudulent money has been predominantly committed during the UPA 1 and 2, wherein there was a system, if you really recall, Sanket, that on the basis of making the economy growing faster, showing the numbers high, the people were distributing money left, right, center without even looking the credibility of the people. That is the reason the people like you and me, as Gauravji said, including Gauravji, the money of all of us, the taxpayers'
okay,
money.
So that's the political side of the discussion, where you're saying that most of these loans were given during the UPA regime. I'll have to give Professor PKD Nambiar. Do you get the time period wrong? Professor Vallabh says that the time period mentioned here as far as these frauds are concerned were during the Modi's regime.
No. Please check the fact. When the 13,500 crore was not given to any of these people, whether it is in the case of Vijay Mallya, whether it is in the case of Mehul Choksi, it's all there in the public domain. Are we talking about all these stuff in the last 1 or 2 years? No, come on, man. This is not something which is happening. This is all about corrupt practices. Why Congress?
You are not trying to answer me. I am giving you
one
RBI annual report.
This is a discussion on the sidelines. Very quickly coming back, Mr. Dubey.
728.
Okay. It's a weird situation. Thank you very much, guys. The weird situation is that he finds himself in a situation where no one's willing to accept him. His country